Hey everybody, it's Paul Grossman, the Dark Arts Wizard, and today I found a tool on Facebook, one of their commercials called Twin. And I realized, I wonder if Twin can take the CandyMapper challenge. So I asked it to do that and see how long it takes to get it to successfully do it and finish. I got the timer right down here, so we're going to see how well this does it. So I gave it its first command, which was to go and test the CandyMapper site and prove that the form cannot be submitted without putting in a proper email. So we're going to watch over here its reasoning through to see what it is doing. So it's essentially started off going over to the CandyMapper website. And the first thing it says is it needs to clear that pop-up. And it looks like it's done that already. The next thing was to go and find where the instructions are for entering in the contact for name. Now, the one thing it's not smart enough to do is to realize that there is actually a contact us form on the screen. So it actually goes and navigates around the website a little bit first. So it's essentially kind of scrolling down over here, seeing if it can find the connect with us. All right. So it's still scrolling through. It's taking a little time here. We're doing this in real time over here. It's going to take about 9 minutes, in case you're wondering. So it's still scrolling down. This is one of the things I find about AI, that it's kind of dumb. As humans, we can kind of scroll on the screen, assuming we know that it's on the screen over here. All right, so there we go. We have the contact us. We found it. And now we're going to put in just the first name. It's done that. Should zoom in there a little bit. See what that looks like. And then we're going to go and enter the submit and see if we get a message that says there is a problem, that you can't submit it without having the message in there. And it seems to be doing a whole bunch of extra stuff, so it is kind of backspacing, but I do see it did generate the message. So it actually went and set the submit button. So I got the first half of it done. I believe this is going to complete. It says the first name field is concatenated. So it's doing CandyMapper based off of the my iPhone over here. That's chugging away using Opus 4.8, and we'll see how that goes. Now it's kind of clear. It's doing a whole lot of extra stuff, which, depending on how you feel on that, I'm like, do I want to get the test done quickly, or do I want it to go through and kind of do deeper dives into the whole thing? So I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Well, at least one of them where it's doing extra work in order to check on this. I like how it does all that reasoning up there and then finally comes to a conclusion that this looks good. It did mention just there that it saw that was there, that it was it saw the message that said please enter a valid email address. So not too bad. 4 minutes in, got the test case created, and it wants to know if I want to test other validation scenarios, like an invalid one or submitting tools. And I'm like, no. I want you to do the other half. I want you to go and enter in an email and then click the submit button and then verify that the email got completed. So there I am, chugging away. All right, so what it should do is go to the site and enter in the the information. Now, like I said, if this was smart enough, it would know it's at the same site, same elements are on the screen. It should just basically just right to the element that it's looking for. And this is what I look for when I'm building my automation frameworks that are self-healing, or if I'm trying to do something similar to AI, where we're just doing natural language processing, where you just type in, enter Paul into first name, and it goes, I found an entry thing that's called first name, and I put in the word Paul rather than scroll a little bit. Scroll a little bit. Did I see it yet? Did I see it yet? That's AI, and that's burning a whole bunch of tokens, spending a whole bunch of money. Here's all my friends. That is Karen on the left, and that is Ginger on the right. One of our Halloween parties, having a little bit of fun. All right, so it finally got down to the contact us page. I think that took about 2 minutes to get there. Now it's entering in the email, which I think it's already done. So I saw that. Kind of like how it's scrolling in there. That's kind of neat. It's interesting. It's actually using XY coordinates in what it's responding with. Okay, so it went and clicked on the submit. So it is smart enough to do this and do it on the first shot. I'll give you that, man. And it's clicking on sending. It says I can see sending, and now it has the text. It's at the very top. The blue screen where it's responding is actually covering up the 48 years, but it will see it on the screen. So it completes it and says, yeah, we're all done. So this is quite impressive for the AI. So yeah, I would give this a thumbs up. Just wish it was a little faster. Have yourself a great day, Dark Arts Wizard. Still looking for a job. Cheers.